Hello everybody, this is 3SP again. I'm coming to you with another update. This one's from thehollywoodreporter.com. Street artist's Facebook page shut down as hate speech after Zuckerberg's stunt. And there goes Lord Zuckerberg himself in the picture. F Zuck 2020 posters. The symbol after the F being a middle finger were hung in various California cities. The work of a conservative street artist known for skewering the liberal politics of celebrities and corporations has been deemed hate speech by Facebook, which shut his page down on Sunday. The notice comes just days after the artist known as Sabo attacked Facebook founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg with posters disparaging his alleged presidential aspirations. F Zuck 2020 read the posters, the symbol after the F being a middle finger. They were hung in the dead of night last week in various California cities. That's actually a really cool poster. Your page has been unpublished for using hate speech, read a message at the Unsavory Agents fan page run by Sabo. Sabo is the artist's pen name, and Unsavory Agents is the name of his website and business where his artwork is sold. Sabo last struck on Friday when he plastered fake ads and posters around Google and YouTube offices in Venice, California, whose ads, some as large as 30 square feet and some plastered on bus stop benches, ridicule Google as a place that is hostile to free thinkers. A reference to the recent firing of an employee who penned a 3,000-word memo to coworkers critical of his employer's focus on diversity in the hiring practices. And I'm going to leave that there because it gave basically all the information we need from here. But the thing is, this poster right here is what Facebook deemed as hate speech. Now we know over the past couple years, even ISIS has recruited through Facebook. And they kept going until just recently. But they're going to call this poster, which is great, which is just a political poster, because he announced that he's running for president in 2020. So they took it down as hate speech. And therefore, that really proves this guy's point, that they limit free speech. The only speech that could be posted on Facebook, now Google and YouTube, is what they deem appropriate. They'll call whatever's leaning the right or conservative hate speech. So basically, now you're calling half of the population of the United States a part of a hate group. And this political situation in America is getting crazy right now. How polarized it is. And I just had a conversation with a coworker because he saw how worked up I was getting over the situation that's happening in Virginia right now between the white nationalists and Antifa, which I don't agree with the views of the white nationalists. I think they're racist and bigots. But I don't think it's right for any group to come in and try to limit their free speech also, because if you limit one group's free speech, you take away everybody's free speech. And this right here is a prime example of it, that now political opposition is being called hate speech. This is getting crazy. The best thing we could do right now is to band together. Band together. If it's half the nation that's being attacked right now, we should band together. It's not hate speech. We are not a hate group. If I keep talking about this, I'm going to get kind of upset, but it is an attack on free speech, and not just free speech, but wrong thinking. They are actually doing thought control. And this is what Google and even Facebook has been specializing in years, is that they keep track of your thought patterns. The reason why I say that is because they'll look at your different searches in Google and YouTube, and then they suggest results based on what your views are, because what you look for is what your views are mainly. So you'll keep getting fed more results that confirm what you believe in, or it'll make you believe in what you might have just been looking up information on, because that's all it will keep feeding you. And then you subscribe to different people and to different groups that believe in that viewpoint, therefore putting you into these electronic digital ghettos, basically just these communities where you're limited to, and you don't make contact with people with opposing views. But right now they're limiting the view that they don't want, because they figured they just kept everybody boxed in to these ghettos, but there must have been enough bleed over where it was getting to the other people. They limit this type of speech because this isn't digital. This is put into the real world. And to keep that idea from spreading, they censored it. And it's the censorship that we're fighting. And this has been slowly happening ever since the EU got control over the IP addresses that been signed over 2 years ago, I believe. They signed the power of the addressing of the IP addresses over to the European Union. And they are huge on censorship. And this is what we're starting to see, is the censorship starting to rack up. It's Chinese-style censorship, drowning out in a political opposition and making you identified as a racist or a criminal for believing in something different than the mainstream viewpoint, or should I just say the viewpoint given by the mainstream media. And this is 3SP, and I'm signing out.